Welcome back. I'm Jocelyn.
I'm Caden.
And we
We're
are
best of
kin. We are of kin.
And it's going to be okay.
And we are the best. Happy Tuesday.
Happy second FB of the year.
Yes. Oh my gosh.
It's going quick.
It's going so
Time's
fast. But my year's going great. I don't know about y'all. Pretty much everything. I mean, I had kind of mentioned previously that, side note, I feel a little echoey.
I mean, your volume might just be louder. That's fine.
Okay, maybe that's it.
I got it. I'm adjusting.
Okay. Sorry to call attention to it.
Go ahead.
The technical difficulties. I was talking last time about like multiple things I was stressed about, and literally Monday I woke up and everything was figured out. Like in the correspondence I received, just everything figured itself out. Don't you love that when it's like stress? Yes, like emails. And now no stress. Everything's figured out. The last time I was talking about a florist that had ghosted me for a month. And I found someone else because this florist literally finally got back to me a month later with a quote that was 5 times what I said my budget was and for double the amount of flowers I asked for. I'm like,
I was going to ask,
what is this?
How many flowers do you want?
I just want like a tablescape and a bouquet. Not that serious. This woman's like, that'll be $5,500. I literally was like, where's the disconnect? But anyways, point is, I found someone else. She's amazing. She's excited to work on this with me. And like, that's really all you want when you're paying someone thousands of dollars to work on something with you is for them to want to do it and enjoy the process. You know what I mean? Like, be excited about it. Like,
have a passion for it.
Yeah. And she's the 4th florist I've like reached out to and the only one that's been interested in even working with me. So I'm like, finally, I'm just relieved. And that's really all I have not in terms of life update.
How much cheaper? Like half, you said?
Well, I haven't necessarily gotten a quote from this new girl, but she's like going to work in my budget. She's just like, what's your budget? We'll figure it out within that. Like,
you said a tablescape, so like just a shit ton all the way down?
No, not even, we don't even have room for a shit ton because we've got shared apps like all over the table and like table settings.
They're
and
not the biggest tables.
They're small tables. So I said small arrangements or bud vases. And this girl like just put together this huge quote. And I'm like, okay, you weren't listening. But that's been figured out. I got all of my notes.
You said I was at 11?
So. What'd you say?
It starts at 11, you said?
No. Who said it starts at 11?
The reception?
12:30.
Gotcha.
12:30, better be there. And then day before, ceremony starts at 4:30, but you need to be on site no later than 4.
I mean, yeah, I'm sure I'll be there at 3:30.
Ryan will be there to guide you.
Heard that.
I just cannot wait. And I don't even like want to talk about it further because we'll have so much to talk about after. I don't want to divulge any further details.
Yeah, when it's around the corner.
It is a month from today.
We'll try and
I'm freaking out. It's so exciting.
Keep it in.
It's so exciting. Now that we're so close and I have everything figured out and there's nothing left to stress about, there's only excitement.
Well,
like there's just room for excitement now.
Because all you gotta do is execute.
Yeah, and it's like not much to execute. It's really just like enjoy it. Like I've like hired who I need to hire, like photography, video, like everything's in place.
Oh yeah,
it's gonna be so amazing, and they're gonna pretty much
portfolio for.
You're
myself.
Like, I can't wait for all the content. This is
so
that's great for me.
Photography. Last question.
Yes,
for both days.
Both days, I'll have photo and video.
And you said Super 8?
Super 8 video. Do you know when we look at? Do you know what that is?
Yeah, I mean, the movie.
Okay, yes, it's like yellowy, and it's like I don't think there's audio. It's just kind of like the like video clips.
Are you okay with that?
Yeah, because I'm like paying for like the vintage vibes, you know.
Yeah. Oh wait. Coffee sponsor. We did last time.
Oh my gosh! Well, we did last time because we didn't have one, but we were about to right now, which would have been sad.
But still, we got to talk about. We didn't talk about what we got.
Cheers to my future husband, Logan, for sponsoring this coffee. We love you. Thank you.
Lolo.
We went to Kaden went to S-Style, got us peppermint lattes. No, peppermint mocha.
Bark.
Yeah, peppermint bark lattes. But it tastes more than anything just like a white and a dark chocolate mocha latte.
That's what it is.
Yes. But where's the peppermint?
There's a hint.
I don't taste, I don't smell. I feel like we have so much to talk about today that I'm like a little overwhelmed.
I mean, maybe. I don't really know.
Okay.
What's
Kaden comes in, he likes to come in, no prep, off the dome. I'm
usually
more
works.
type A, and no, it totally works. I'm more type A. I need my notes. I need my
topics, sometimes
segments. I need organization.
Because even if I forget to say, like, I wanted to talk about that, I mean, it will come up another time. Usually always does.
Yep. I think that too. Okay. Oh my gosh. I also wanted to talk about this other little life update that we are being terrorized, Logan and I. Luckily not Sienna. We have unfortunately brought back chiggers.
What the fuck is that?
From the park. I had never heard of this until obviously being in a deep research, because Logan and I have been getting eaten alive for the last month. Oh my God, not last month. That would be wild. Last week. Okay. Feels like a month. It just started with like a couple bug bites. We're like, oh, mosquitoes. We were at the park at like,
Do I have to be worried right now?
No, because I've done what I needed to do. Next morning, woke up with just so many bites. And then every day it was like more and more bites. And we were both so itchy. We were like, is it hives? Is it bites? I don't even see mosquitoes. Basically, chiggers are invisible to the naked eye. Tiny, tiny, tiny little beetly bugs that are red that live in like your elbow crease, your armpits, your waistbands, your in between your like anywhere that's like enclosed. They will sneak in there and they live on your skin, and they just will go to town for as long as they can live on your skin. We got them last Monday. It's been a week and a half. I have thoroughly washed everything in like hot water. The measures I have taken to get rid of these goddamn chiggers. I have this isn't even working, but I have mosquito traps everywhere plugged in. I got this little device on Amazon that's actually incredible, and I'm really excited about it because I am one to get like crazy mosquito bites when there is a mosquito. It is this little electronic device that has a blue light that when you get a bite, you put the end on the bite and you turn it on, and it heats up your skin in this little dot, 125 degrees. Super, super, super hot, but tolerable. After 10 seconds, enough to where you could do it for 10 seconds. I don't know if I could do it for more than that. After 10 seconds, no itch, no swelling, completely takes away the pain, completely takes away whatever kind of immune response that your body does after getting bit, the histamine that gets released. It basically reduces inflammation, and that's been working. And then I have an anti-itch cream, and then I have an anti-bug balm, and then I have a citronella candle. And I've also been dousing my body in lavender and eucalyptus oil every night. And I am still waking up with bites. So we've done our sheets 2 to 3 times already. Our sheets, our bedding. I've been vacuuming. I've been cleaning. I've done everything that they say to do. There's literally nothing else one can do. Isn't that nuts? There's nothing else to do other than what I've already done. And I saw one crawl across my phone. They are basically near invisible that my eyes couldn't even focus on it, but I was in a dark room and my phone was lit up and I saw these little legs go across my phone. And so I got a piece of tape and I stuck it on, and you literally almost on the tape, holding it up to a light, almost can't even see it.
It's so odd.
But I did catch one and confirmed that that's what it was, and that's how I know what it is. But I hear that it's such special conditions that they're even out. And it's
I don't even want to be sitting on this couch.
Perfect storm. No, they don't transfer from person to person. They just live on that person until they die. And Sienna hasn't gotten a single bite.
All right.
But we were at the park with her, and they say that they come out more dawn or dusk, cold temperatures, damp.
Sounds like morning park, yeah.
Literally, we were there evening park. And it was the day of one of the biggest rainstorms we've had. And we went in the evening when it stopped raining. it was a feeding ground probably of like sand flies, chiggers, mosquitoes. And we were there for like an hour. And I don't want to talk about it anymore, but I'm just so disgusted.
Chiggers.
I'm not kidding. I've woken up in the middle of the night kind of itchy and just gotten so freaked out by the idea that there are bugs. Like, think about bed bugs, like getting eaten up by bed bugs. Like, that just gives me such heebie-jeebies. I woke up at 2 a.m. to take a shower the other night because I was so grossed out. And I was like, get the fuck off of me. What more do I need to do?
Yeah, that's a good point.
Other than that, life's great, but it's been 1 week since you bit me.
Since you stopped biting me.
No, they haven't stopped.
I know.
Well, the other thing too is like the old bites, like I have two right here. The old bites are getting reactivated, so they re-itch. So like old ones like come back, start like flaring.
Sounds like absolute hell. Hell.
Okay, your turn.
Well,
Life
I've been
updates.
good. You know, working out. Yeah, but fun trip coming.
Very fun.
Obviously know about it.
Coming up very soon.
Going back to where I was 2 summers ago, June Lake, Mammoth area. Gonna go have a snowboard boys trip. Just boys.
The boys.
The dogs. Yeah, Mammoth. Going back to Lockanuki, which is like if anyone's been to Mammoth, that's like in the ski village, sorry. This like tropical bar that me and Wyatt would go to every weekend. We lived there.
Every weekend?
I would say we maybe missed, like it was rare we didn't go consecutively, yeah.
And is that because there's quite literally nothing else to do?
And with and 2 single guys with no one our age.
Right.
That's a good place to go because there's so many people that go from SoCal, like LA, Orange County. That's all we met out there.
Right.
Vegas. It's only a 5-hour drive for those people, so it's a really good mountain just to do a day trip to even. But yeah, we met so many people going there. But yeah, kind of reminisce, relive memories, see old friends, people that's still there.
Old stomping grounds.
And then even like every Saturday on the mountain, when it closes at 4, like the main lodge has like a DJ and this massive party. Everyone just
cool.
Yeah, something about the mountain, dude. It's
something about that crisp air.
It's that same
altitude.
vibe, you know. It's like
it's the après ski vibes.
Or beach volleyball, you know. Yeah,
I love après ski.
Yeah, just you're in nature. I mean,
you're drinking.
Yeah.
You're cold, but you're warm.
And everyone's in it.
Cold on the outside, warm on the inside.
Yeah, and everyone has like their own. I like the fits too. Like, I have a bib, which I love. I love my bib. Team bib. Yeah. Anyway, yeah, that's me this weekend. So I'll be excited to give you a
little update after that.
Yeah, exactly.
See what happens. See what you get into. See how many bears you see.
Yeah, again.
So fun.
That's a possibility for sure. Yeah, but other than that, we're good. We're starting off the year strong.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's about it though.
Love it. Let's get
into it.
Today, I thought since it's award season, everything is just so Hollywood right now. I completely forgot. And then I'm like, wait. Why am I seeing like Golden Globe winners, Emmy winners?
Everyone in the comments is like, wait, people still watch award shows? Because I would not have known.
And you know what? They have totally fallen from grace in the last few years. But I will say last year and this year, people are talking about them because of the scandals, and that alone is making them watched again. Will Smith's slap at the Oscars, that's making people watch the Oscars this year.
That's February.
I just feel like, and then Joe Coy absolutely bombing, which we can save for later. It's making people watch. The Golden Globes, I heard, was actually entertaining this year. I did not watch, but I know, like, you know, the gist.
I saw the
monologue.
No, just the clips, but like of each bombing, and it's hard.
It's hard because it's funny.
It's hard to watch
because I heard like it was almost as if the audience chose like, we aren't laughing for this.
I hate
man.
secondhand.
Like, he's not one of us.
Cringe, dude.
Yeah.
Like you have to keep watching, but it hurts. What a weird sensation.
Just like your whole body tightening, like
cringing, dude.
Like my stomach hurts as if it's me being humiliated.
Exactly.
It's
I wonder what that is.
So visceral. Humiliation.
Indubitably.
But
given that
it's award season, I thought it'd be fun to do a little pop culture trivia because you and I are pretty like good at this. But look how cute these cards are.
I also watched Saltburn, by the way. Well, I didn't really sit down and watch
Okay.
it. I had it on the background, which was probably a really stupid idea.
Yeah, because you're like, what the fuck is going on?
No, I was editing the last episode, and I was doing it simultaneously, which is terrible because
you can't hear
distraction.
Shit. No, right.
Like, I could have gotten it done so fast.
I know. That's what took so long, huh?
Yeah, exactly. Very weird movie.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, definitely one to make you uncomfortable.
Sexual night.
Also, kind of like, what is the plot?
Well, that at the end, me and Logan were annoyed.
The plot is kind of exposed at the end, but you're like,
there's a twist of sorts, but it's like, was that his intention the whole time?
Or is he just a fucking psycho?
Or
he's a psycho.
He fell in love with the property. Like actually, people like have relationships with cars actually, and like fuck their cars and like go on dates with their cars. Like some people are like that. I think it might be an actual, like, he fell in love with an inanimate object kind of thing and, like, wasn't going to rest. And it's like, if he can't live there with the guy that he was into, then he's going to live there alone.
But it might have been the drive might have been for also, like, the financial inheritance somehow.
But it's like his family was well off.
Yeah, but from the jump, right? From flattening the tire on purpose. Like, what was his incentive from the jump? Was it because he
wanted
knew that
to be in that circle?
Or he was just in love with that guy, probably, yeah.
But also looking at him and what he represents, like he represents someone that everybody wants to be. Everybody's looking at, everybody wants to be around, like a magnetic sort of person who has everything that he could ever want and more. Like he just envies that life. Yeah, and so he's like, I want to be you. I don't think he even was like, I'm madly in love with him. I would think he's like, I literally want to be that person in that position. And then he got there.
And he did.
And that last scene, I'm like, whoa, so much jiggly wiggly.
So much vulnerability.
I know, but I actually
I just kind of like was like this. I was like, what am I watching?
Logan was just like, oh, what the fuck? Like the whole movie. And at the end, he's like, what the fuck? Like, that's it? Like, that's what it was all for?
Yeah, he was just a psycho.
Yeah, he was he was nuts.
I mean,
great actor.
Yeah.
Well, let's not spoil it. Oh my god!
Spoiler.
Most people haven't seen Burn.
I wonder if I can throw in a
cow, like a moo.
Or no, like when I'm editing this again, spoiler. Like I will record another thing saying spoiler coming.
Yeah,
spoiler coming.
Okay.
Like low.
Yeah. Spoiler. But I heard that the director for that last scene, the dancing scene, I heard that it was just supposed to be him walking, just like walking around like, look at my castle. But then like last minute, they choreographed like a little dance and he did like 11 takes.
What he all the way through. More like insecure about was the dancing, not even being fully naked.
I know. But he did excellent.
Well, yeah. And then all the rocks on the top of that thing.
I have to tell you that
because that's what they do when they throw in the
I know, which was like his collection.
I'm like, he's crazy. Yeah, he's a psycho.
No, he's nuts. He is nuts.
But he's also like smart.
Have you seen Parasite? Clever. I mean, he was at Oxford. Of course, he's clever. But have you seen that? I believe it's Korean, and it's
I haven't.
In
but that won
language.
A lot of awards. Yeah.
But that kind of reminds me of the vibe of like he's a parasite. Like he's infiltrating this rich family parasitically. And that's kind of what Parasite's about. Is like these people who are poor, who see this rich family and they're like infiltrating by like working for them as like, oh, I'll be your driver. Oh, my wife will be your maid. You know what I mean? Kind of like infiltrating in that way. It's an incredible movie. And if you're that won an Oscar, I believe, speaking of award season, but.
Well, now I want to watch because of that actor in Saltburn, Priscilla.
Yeah.
See how he is in that.
Jacob Elordi, you are late to the game. He's from Euphoria, which I haven't seen, but I've been hearing about him for so long. And he is dating, fun fact, he's dating the daughter of Becky from Full House.
The daughter?
Of Becky from Full House.
What the heck?
And they are like billionaires. And Becky from Full House, do you remember that whole college scandal that happened?
Yeah.
That was for her daughter.
Oh, wow.
Who was dating Jacob Elordi, who's now not even going to college. She like went for like a couple months and then was like, not for me. I'm an influencer now. But it's just so funny how like Hollywood, that's Hollywood, baby.
How things line up.
Everyone like dates each other. It's like he was dating Kaya Gerber, I think, or no, that's Elvis is dating, the other Elvis is dating.
Austin Butler?
What's her name? That supermodel. Yeah, Austin Butler is
I think
dating
he
Kaya
still
Gerber.
talks in that tone.
And it cracks me up that Jacob Elordi could do such a better Elvis with such less effort, and someone who had to be so method about it in a Baz Luhrmann movie who did Moulin Rouge. Like, it's so stylistic and it's so like, you didn't need to go so. It's not Daniel Day-Lewis playing Lincoln. Like, bruh. No, that cracks me up.
Or
it's so cringy.
Christian Bale playing Dick Cheney, right?
Oh yeah, that was really good. Dick Cheney.
Yeah. He really
very good.
Went into that.
Wait, we should play
character.
This. Okay, so this, I wish it was sponsored. The brand is Ridley Games Room, and they have a bunch of different cards.
Show the front, maybe.
Maybe I'll reach out to them to have them send us more decks.
Bing. All right.
Pop culture trivia. I kind of want to like shuffle them a bit.
No, we don't know what they are. Okay.
Yeah, because I have another deck that was movies, and like it was like questions about the same movie 3 in a row. I'm like, it was like 3 Star Wars questions in a row. I'm like, you couldn't.
I would have nailed that.
No, literally. Okay. So there's kind of levels. So I could just ask the question, and you may be able to answer it. But if you can't answer it, just knowing the question, I can give you 4 multiple choice.
Whoa. Okay.
You won't know this, but maybe. Yes, you will. In which brand's fashion shows are the models known as angels?
Oh, that's Victoria's Secret.
Of course you knew that. I don't know what I was thinking. Okay, pull from the front. Should I score? Should we score this?
First to 5, 10.
5 doesn't seem like a lot, but maybe it is. Let's go 10. First to 10 and see how long that takes.
Well, okay. I mean, we might be that good.
We might be that good.
Do you have the card with you?
No, I put it in the back. Should I hold on to it?
I'll hold on to it as my point.
Why is it your... Oh, it is your point. Yeah, totally. Okay, that's a good idea. And then I don't have to keep track.
Manga series follows the adventures of Son Goku.
Dragon Ball Z. I feel like there's like a Goku in there.
I'm confused. Why is one letter?
Because you could also just ask like 50-50, like instead of like saying all 4, you could just say 2. The one that's fully highlighted is the right answer.
You're right. I don't know how you know that. How do you know
I'm cool. Jordan used to watch Dragon Ball Z, and I remember there being a Goku.
That's fucking crazy.
Of all to get.
Jesus
I bet you didn't think that I would.
I was like, that's nuts.
Which artist smuggled one of their own works into the Tate Modern in 2003? Tracey Emin, Damien Hirst, Lucian Freud, or Banksy?
Smuggled what and what?
Their own works, artworks. Which artist smuggled one of their own works into the Tate Modern? I assume that's a museum in 2003.
Names?
Tracey Emin, Damien Hirst, Lucian Freud, or Banksy?
I want to say Lucian Freud.
Banksy.
Oh, damn it. Always go with your
gut feeling. And I'm surprised because I just feel like Banksy's like the only one you would recognize on there.
Don't even recognize that.
Okay.
Freud, though.
That's shocking. Your turn. I wish that we were closer.
Stuart Copeland was the drummer with which band? Duran Duran, OMD, Dire Straits, The Police.
What's the name again?
Stuart Copeland.
I want to say Duran Duran.
And The Police.
Damn it. That was my 50. That was like the 2 I was deciding between. That's disappointing.
Well, we are now learning more.
Doesn't feel like pop culture.
Kind of.
No. This current card I'm saying.
Oh. Okay.
What is Tatsiki?
Oh, that's isn't that like a Mediterranean spice?
No, but that's pretty close because it's Mediterranean.
It's a Mediterranean dressing.
You have to say like the 2 primary ingredients. It's a dip.
I know, we have it at a restaurant.
It's 2 very specific ingredients.
I should know this.
Well, you know what?
Truffle?
I should just let you have it though, because I could have just said the 4 choices and like you would have gotten it immediately. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Fruit liqueur, soft cheese, rice wine, or a yogurt cucumber dip.
Yogurt cucumber.
Yeah, you would have gotten that. You can have it. Should we get like 2 points if we can guess it without the multiple choice, and 1 point if we can guess? No,
10
is
cards.
that too complicated? Okay, your turn. Pop culture.
Which music streaming service launched in October 2008? Oh yeah, I'm sorry.
Go ahead.
You're right.
Spotify.
2008.
That's actually a really long time ago.
I remember the first time I downloaded it. And God, how much it's gone better.
I really was like resistant to Spotify. I liked the clean white aesthetic of Apple Music. And so I stayed with that until probably like 2 years ago. And then I went Spotify.
Well, it's funny because I still pay for that family plan.
That's funny.
But I realized
we pay for Hulu,
I get your logins.
Apple TV. Yeah. You check the logs.
Yeah. But I remember, Spotify, like how long ago when like it didn't even have some songs like you looked up.
Just take a step. Yeah, I know. They used to be not as good. Okay. At which music festival can you get married in an inflatable church? Wacken, Coachella, Nova Rock, Bestival.
I want to say Coachella.
Bestival.
Yeah.
You
can get married at EDC too.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm.
Wow. Do they just provide that for you? Like they provide.
There's like an EDC downtown, and there's an officiant, and people get married there. And you can like crazy. Every single you can watch any of them. Pretty cool.
Wow.
Which organizations had to recall its Karma drone shortly after release in 2016?
Karma drone.
Skycatch, Amazon, GoPro, Google.
I want to say Amazon.
GoPro.
Really? Mm-hmm. I kind of thought it was like an Amazon delivery drone that they had to. Karma is my boyfriend.
Mm-hmm.
Karma is a guy.
These are interesting.
I guess you could call them pop culture. Like the Tatsiki one wasn't. That one belonged in food. But the rest of these that I'm kind of scanning.
Is Tatsiki?
I don't know. How culturally pop is it? Which song? Wait, is it my turn to ask you?
Yeah.
Which song does Sean Kingston sample in his hit "Beautiful Girls"? Unchained Melody, My Way, White Christmas, Stand By Me.
Stand By Me.
Beautiful girls. Yes, it is.
Yeah. When the night has come and the land is dark
and the moon.
I thought you didn't know the lyrics. Light will boom, 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 boom. Who provided the voice of Remy the Rat in the movie Ratatouille?
Okay. He does have a voice.
Brad Garrett, Will Arnett, Ian Holm, Patton Oswalt.
Patton Oswalt.
Yeah.
That sounds most correct.
Ratatouille.
Ratatata. In what year was the first photo posted on Instagram?
Oh, wow. To Instagram?
Uh-huh. We should have done the movie deck, not the pop culture deck. I can switch them out if you want.
2010?
Yes! I don't know why I'm so shocked. It's like, I may have said that.
The other ones were close, though.
Yeah. That was good. Which actor said, is it my turn? No, it's your turn.
In 2017, which streaming show was the first to win an Emmy for Best Drama Series? House of Cards, The Handmaid's Tale, The Man in the High Castle, Stranger Things.
Handmaid's Tale.
Yeah. Jesus.
He's my savior.
What are you at? 4? We're tied?
4. 4-4.
We're pretty pop.
Pretty poppin'. Which actor said, I'm one of those people you hate because of genetics? Leonardo DiCaprio. I'm like, why would I think you could say that without knowing the options? Leonardo DiCaprio, Ryan Reynolds, Brad Pitt, Tom Cruise. How pretentious.
Brad Pitt?
Yes. Ding, 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 ding. Good job. I don't know why I haven't chugged my coffee by now. It's so good.
I'm sad I did. Which item on the McDonald's menu was developed for Catholics to eat on Fridays? Apple pie?
What the hell?
Filet-O-Fish? Big Mac? Cheeseburger?
Catholics on Fridays? Okay, so it's giving either filet of, like, maybe they need fish on Fridays. I don't know anything about Catholicism. Maybe they eat fish on Fridays. And then what was the first option?
Apple pie.
Apple pie could see the little hand pie. Catholicism and apples. I'm gonna guess the fish.
Yeah.
Do they eat fish on Fridays?
No idea.
Oh my God, that is really funny.
That's crazy though. McDonald's.
Yeah. So inclusive
appealing
of them.
to all, yeah.
My turn. Which was the first commercial computer to offer a graphical user interface? A. The Commodore 64. B. Sinclair Spectrum. C. Apple Lisa. D. Sega Master System.
Sega
Master System.
Yeah,
that's your answer? Apple Lisa.
What was the license plate on the DeLorean in Back to the Future? Too late, out of time, back soon, no time.
I want to say out of time.
Yep.
I feel like the other one sounded goofy. I mean, that one sounds goofy.
Damn, you got 6 now? Too late.
Ooh, yeah.
Getting there.
Which music producer co-designed jewelry and glasses for Louis Vuitton? Drake, Jay-Z, Pharrell, Logic.
I want to say Jay-Z.
Final answer?
Yeah.
Pharrell.
Oof.
You should know that. Yeah.
Why are you giving this to me, bitch?
Oh, sorry. Why are you calling me a bitch, ass? Bitch ass?
Ass bitch.
Is it my turn?
Yeah. Oh, no. Me.
Okay.
Which artist smuggled LOL? That's from the other.
Why are you pulling from the back?
I didn't know you gave me the back prior. Okay. In what year was the first portable MP3 player released? 96,
the Walkman?
2000, 98, 02.
98. Woo! Wow, really?
Guessing.
Thanks. I got 7. In what year was Bitcoin created? 2009, 2007, 2011, 2005.
09?
Yes. Smarty pants. Smarty pants. You're smart.
Jesus.
Get your smart pants on.
6.
6 to 7.
6.
Very nice.
What is the name of Super Mario's brother in the video games?
Luigi. That was
Easiest
too easy.
fucking one yet.
Too easy. What was the name of David Hasselhoff's talking car in Knight Rider? Car, cool, Kit, Kate.
Kate? Or
no,
is it Kit?
It's Kit.
Fuck.
And they're all with a K. Disappointing. Your turn. Are you pre-reading?
Some suck.
Okay.
Which Tibetan food is like? That's like what? What is the Coachella Valley Music and Arts Festival best known for?
Music and arts.
Being alcohol-free, country music, fledging acts, continuous live music.
Continuous live music. Fledging acts? What does that even mean?
That was too easy, man.
Well, you picked it. You could have given me harder. You're literally pre-vetting to find good ones for me.
No, I just that one, and then I randomly went.
Well, let me skip this one for you because you won't know. Who was the most Googled female celebrity of 2017? Ariana Grande, Kim Kardashian, Taylor Swift, Meghan Markle.
Taylor?
Meghan.
What?
Think about 2017. She was marrying Prince Harry.
I don't know who that is.
Suits?
The redhead?
Oh my God.
No way. She's
Meghan
that
Markle.
popular?
She married Prince Harry.
I did not know that.
She was royalty and then they left.
They're still together?
They left royalty for each other.
Who is this
and
again?
moved to Canada. Kaden.
Meghan Markle?
You have got to be one of the most out of touch people.
She's really pretty.
She's so pretty. And she was actually so talented in Suits.
42.
Great actor.
Very good actor.
She was in almost every single episode of Suits for
I still have yet
7 or 8 seasons. A regular.
Dude, what does that make her? What's Prince Harry's
Do you know what one of her first gigs was? a Deal or No Deal case opener.
What?
Mm-hmm. That's where she got her start.
I can see it.
Howie Mandel.
She's older than him by 3 years.
Really? Oh, I wouldn't have guessed that, but that's really not 3 years is nothing.
What do you think his net worth is?
Prince Harry's net worth is, well, it's like, I feel like they've lost money since leaving the British family royalty. I want to guess definitely in the millions, but probably not astronomical. Probably a lot of it. Is inheritance included in net worth? 40 million.
For them together?
No, just him individually.
Well, probably every time more. I search it, they.
But are they disowned? Okay, 100 million together.
60
alone for him.
For both.
That's
but they have like a lot of like lucrative deals that goes up to like 135 million. So.
Yeah. All right. Yeah. All right. That sounds
Dang.
Right. That sounds
most searched of 2017. Huh?
Yeah.
That's
that must
funny.
have been the year they got married.
I know who she is, but I didn't know her by name. That's funny. That's crazy.
I'm so shocked. The way people absolutely hate her and talked so much shit about her when they just during that time and like the way she was spoken about too, like and racist against her.
Oh yeah.
Like, that's why I'm surprised you haven't heard of her because I feel like she was so talked about in that way for so long.
Heard of her just as a like whoever Prince Harry married, never by name. That's crazy though. She went through all this shit.
No, and stronger.
And then them leaving.
And she's so classy and beautiful, and like the way she carries herself, she really is that bitch. Okay, your turn. I asked you the last one.
What was launched by 3 former PayPal employees in February 2005? Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, Pinterest.
Whoa. 2005?
I had no idea.
I didn't know they were PayPal people. I want to say it's not Facebook and it's not Pinterest. What are the other two?
Instagram and YouTube.
I want to say Instagram?
YouTube.
Damn it. Those are the two that I was deciding between.
No idea.
Not Pinterest, because I remember starting that when I was like, in 2009 is when I started going on Pinterest, and it was pretty early in its days. So crazy how old some of these things are that have just actually been ingrained in our society and rule our lives.
From people.
Imagine if those people just never started those businesses, how different our world, our life, our day-to-day would be. But is it the thing where if they didn't, someone would?
But how amazing that even with all the competitors, YouTube still remains like top dog.
Number one in media. Don't you think?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I love YouTube.
I love YouTube. Like, need to know anything? Like,
and like stayed fairly the same, like barely changed their
they're
brand
not trying
logo.
to compete. They're literally just like,
they
we're
do
in a
have
different
shorts, but
echelon.
Like, and the ads are pretty ridiculous. But
no, I've heard that's the one thing people are most upset about. We're ad free.
It's so nice. Damn. It's so worth it.
I
watch
it.
I do.
But you do.
I like it more than like going on social media.
Yeah, you like long form content.
Mm-hmm.
Which diet did Beyonce follow to lose weight for her role in Dreamgirls? A. Maple syrup. 2. B. Atkins. C. Zone. D. Kale. I wouldn't call kale a diet. I wouldn't call maple, but maybe there is like a maple syrup diet. The answer is maple syrup, which it's where you drink like maple syrup, cayenne pepper, lemon, water, and like that's it.
That's so dumb.
She also did that to lose weight for Coachella. I heard. The grapevine. I probably should have given you a different one and been nice, but
what is Musical.ly?
Musical.ly is the original TikTok.
Lyric catalog, composing app, social network, streaming service.
I want to call it a composing app.
It's a social network.
Really? That's pretty fucking stupid. Okay.
That was so dumb.
That was so dumb. Who won? No, you won't know. What is the name of the human's real world city in the Matrix? Zoba, Zora, Zephi, Zion.
I want to say Zora.
Zion.
It could be like that. Whose autobiography is entitled Wildflower? Drew Barrymore, Jodie Foster, Julianne Moore, Sandra Bullock.
It's either Drew Barrymore. Who was the second person?
Jodie Foster, Julianne Moore, Sandra Bullock.
I want to say Drew Barrymore.
Ding, ding, ding. I think that's game.
I'm like, I don't think anyone else has a book like that. Really? Okay, let me count. Wow, that was honestly too quick.
I mean, 2 of those were pretty easy.
10, yeah. Do you want me to do a final, like...
Double or nothing. Here you go.
Yeah. A final card. Maybe without
Christine
the multiple choice.
Dae is a character in which stage musical? This is perfect for you. A, Wicked.
Oh, Phantom of the Opera.
Fuck off, mate. Oh, shit. Oh, you should have stayed there.
No, it hurt.
Well, I wanted to
me.
quick zoom in. Glee.
Shut the fuck up.
Glee.
Didn't know that was your last name. That is pretty funny. That was easy. Yeah.
Wait.
Maybe I'll.
I'm about to go. What's that like really high song?
Oh,
Angel of Music. Oh yeah, think of me. Goodbye, buddy.
Goodbye, buddy. Hope you find her out.
You don't want to do. I wish I had the movies ones. I just want to.
I know. Well, I have it right over there. If you want me to grab it.
I mean,
just to look at it.
If you want to.
Okay, entertain the people. I'll be right back.
Okay. Once I was a boy. All right. Yeah, I'm curious to see, like, but like, is it give you a time frame of the movies or?
Second edition movie buff quiz.
What's the era, or just wherever?
There is no era.
No era.
Because movies are timeless.
Fair.
Gosh, I'm actually so scared to spell. Don't cut towards me until I'm situated.
No, you're fine. How do you know about that Christine girl, huh?
Christine and Phantom?
Yeah.
How do I know about that? Because...
Wait, is that the movie they're saying?
No, like the stage musical, Phantom of the Opera. That's her name, is Christine. Like Phantom's like shouting out for her name.
Oh, the character name.
Yeah.
Damn, you're right. We need to, they need to remake that. The movie.
I don't want a
Gerald.
Deck. I'm like, oh, Ridley,
Gerald Butler that? Phantom.
No, Gerard is not my
Who would
Phantom.
be a good Phantom?
Not my Phantom. Start a
hashtag
revolt.
Who
not my Phantom.
As of today, who would be a good Phantom?
Aaron Tveit, I think his name is one of the best. Oh my gosh, my mic thing is on the wrong side. One of the best like Broadway singers who like could do any role and has like a very powerful voice. He was in the Les Mis movie.
Someone that's not been in a musical, but an actor.
Oh. But he's okay. Fine.
Maybe, I mean, I guess it's The Greatest Showman. I mean, what about Hugh Jackman?
Hugh Jackoff like man can stick to his
huge Jack
Wolverines, you know.
Oh my God.
No, I'm just kidding. But
no, I mean some people have never even seen The Prestige. And do you know that's a Christopher Nolan film?
Yes.
Like, come on, bro. He does not miss.
He don't miss.
I think I've loved every one of his movies.
I hope that we get a good... I've actually pre-shuffled these, so...
All right.
Maybe we'll... Honestly, we should have started with this, because it's like movie season.
I know.
Like, why didn't I do the movie
I don't know.
Because, you know what's funny? It's because I opened the pop culture one, and the first card was like a movie one, and I was like, this one has movies.
I like movie ones.
This is so ironic that this is my first one. You ready?
Yeah.
Who starred opposite Dustin Hoffman in Kramer versus Kramer?
I've never seen that, which is
I know,
so
but
weird.
You and I are like Kramer versus Kramer.
We'll get the things.
Meryl Streep, Diane Keaton, Barbara Streisand, Goldie Hawn.
Diane Keaton.
Meryl Streep.
What? She's in that movie?
Mm-hmm. Apparently.
Who plays Private Ryan in the movie of the same name?
I know that there is, Matt Damon's in that. Tom Hanks is in that. One of those. Matt Damon?
Yeah.
Okay.
Matt Damon.
You know that Jimmy Kimmel? Fine, bitch. Jesus Christ. Let me fucking say what I need to say. Just kidding. Go.
Matt Damon portrays a rugby player from which country in Invictus?
Right. Totally.
That rugby movie.
Can you not give me the multiple choice?
I can.
Okay.
Australia?
No.
England?
Maybe.
New Zealand?
Maybe.
South Africa?
South Africa.
Yep. Because it's about Nelson Mandela, right?
Oh, I haven't seen it. Mikey, Mouth, Data, and Chunk are characters in which movie? The Goonies, Back to the Future, Toy Story, E.T.
I want to say the Goonies.
Chunk, the Goonies, yeah. Remember? When he's like...
Wait, what does he say?
He's like...
The monster, though? Like, there's a funny... Like, you can be my best friend now.
Or,
and he's just like... Something like that.
Something like that.
Who stars opposite... Oh, you're going to know this. Nicole Kidman in Moulin Rouge.
You're just talking about Ewan McGregor.
Nice.
And you know what? I just watched...
Ewan's great.
I'd never seen this before. I just watched Miss Potter, which is with Renee Zellweger and Ewan McGregor from like maybe 2016. And it's about Beatrix Potter, who wrote all of the Peter Rabbit books and did the illustrations back in like the 1800s.
Okay, yeah, I think I know what you're talking about.
The best-selling children's books of all time.
What
in the movie,
hell?
she buys 4,000 acres of land to prevent developers. And in England, by the way, in Britain, she bought 4,000 acres of land and donated it back to the people of England through a trust.
Is this a true story?
Yes.
Whoa.
The author and illustrator of the Peter Rabbit books, she literally, to conserve it from being overly developed, she literally like made it all farmland and then donated it back to the people of Great Britain through a trust. Incredible person. It was a very sad movie in the beginning. I cried a little bit, but happy ending. She finds love. I won this one. Okay. What is the name of the reindeer in Frozen? Kristoff, Hans, Sven, Olaf.
Olaf's the snowman. What was the third?
Kristoff, Hans, Sven, Olaf.
Hans.
Sven. It's part of the song and everything.
I don't think I've ever sat through that.
Reindeer, Sven, I think it's true.
All right.
Okay.
What is the first name of Ripley Sigourney Weaver's character in Alien?
First name of Sigourney. I've never seen Alien, actually.
What?
I know. Let's just say Shannon.
I mean, you have...
Oh, give me the options.
Elizabeth. Erica, Ellen, and Elo... I don't know. Eloise?
Eloise?
Eloise.
God damn it. Eloise.
That's Ellen.
All right. Who you want an easy win?
Sure.
Who won the Oscar for Best Actor in 2016 for his role in Revenant?
Oh, Leo.
Tom Hardy. No, I'm just kidding.
I was about to say, hold on, that was his first Oscar.
Yeah, it was.
That's probably why he did that. Do you know he ate her at that? The raw fish was actually a real raw fish in that.
Did he have stomach pains? Any
I don't know.
health issues after that?
I think he had like major diarrhea or something.
And he shared that with you personally? Last time you guys hung out?
He texted me. Okay. Which movies? This isn't an easy one for you, I would hope. I think a nice childhood movie. Which movie is about oil drillers trying to destroy an asteroid headed for Earth? With like a huge cast.
Oh, oil drillers?
Mm-hmm. Well, yeah.
Is this... Okay, the only movie with a huge cast that I know about an asteroid heading towards Earth is Don't Look Up. But there's also what?
Dude, that's
Armageddon?
Yeah.
Oh, oldies. Okay. I didn't know it was about like oil, anything. I've never seen it.
You've never seen Armageddon?
I haven't seen a lot of old movies.
Holy shit.
Like Goodfellas, Godfather. I haven't seen those ones.
Yeah. Maybe we need
Armageddon,
to step up our
Independence Day. I haven't seen any of the Doomsday.
Once we have more free time, we should do like one day a month where we like watch these cult classics or just be informed, you know?
Just to stay woke.
Yeah.
Woke to the past.
It's funny though, because
it's my turn.
I feel like we might think we don't know enough, but you'd be surprised of how many people don't know much about cinema.
No, I know. We actually know like more than most, I think.
I would say.
Some people, we grew up doing Oscar ballots. We grew up doing the printables, doing prizes, making our guesses.
Fun.
Like
that's when the Oscars
I love
are
that.
fun.
Yeah, that's Well, that's when Hollywood was that shit. Was so glamorous. Charlize Theron, Renee Zellweger, Nicole Kidman, Tom Cruise, like every single person going on the carpet was an A-lister. Today, it's like D, C, B, D. It's like there's that upper echelon of Hollywood celebrity that I don't know anyone will ever get to again. Acting. Because I also don't think like the people care enough about celebrity like idols as much these days. Like I just don't think we will ever get back to like this golden era of like A-listers.
There's also a lack of just like good movies now.
And quality production, studios giving a shit. They're just trying to make a quick buck. Like
so many times I start a movie, I will I will stop it or just like painfully finish it just because like I don't know. It's either like the plot sucks or you can just tell the acting's not, it's just not
or
believable.
It's a reiteration of like another plot you've seen so many different ways.
Yeah. But then you have like weird ones like Saltburn, but it's not necessarily that was like a...
That wasn't necessarily... I thought it was beautiful, entertaining to an extent.
Unique.
But yeah, quite literally, the bathtub scene, Caden, I was off the side of the couch like... Ugh.
Well, luckily, I had like my AC going. Yeah. I'm listening to our pod. So, but I read about it and like they really made sure to like... I forget what the position is, but like people on movie sets that create the sound. Like with other sound objects. Mixing. Like they were doing like...
Foley.
Thumb in it. Thank you. Yeah.
I'm obsessed.
Thumb in like a grapefruit, like just really
yucky sounds.
But that last, apparently they said like that last slurp was like all him.
Ooh.
Like he really just like gave into that character. I was like, I hope to God. What do you think that what that was?
What the stuff was?
I had to make it look like that.
Yeah. That could have been easily done with like milk. Just a little bit of milk and like no, literally. The vampire scene?
Yeah, that's not too bad.
No, but why did that need to even happen? In the open.
Because he's
nuts.
He
also was like claiming his territory with every step kind of thing.
That's why I was shocked too. I was like, damn, he's like hella confident. Or like
this man confident.
He's so
take notes.
I guess like taking action, initiative, like
unapologetic
control.
He was man on a mission. And
there's such a, but I think I like, as far as like I guess as those would say, it's cinematography. It's like good shots.
I liked the color grading, the
and
like it was beautiful.
That I feel like that movie could only be made in like, what was it, wherever, was that England, right?
I mean, that was like such a one of a kind estate, like
the accents and everything, all the characters. Like, can you imagine? You can't really make that like in an American.
And I liked that she said it in like 2005.
It was 2006,
2006,
which I liked.
Because she said it humanizes the cast because there's nothing less cool than 10-year-old fashion. So like them being dressed in 10-year-old fashion kind of makes them like all kind of level playing. But
also, there's no like, I mean, times are so different. Technology at that point too.
So crazy how different. No iPhones. That's the other thing. That movie wouldn't have worked with iPhones. Like,
that reminds me, I sent you a video about like how lacking and why America kind of sucks is like there's no third place.
I know that's a lot.
I know you are a big proponent about.
I've done a lot of research about third places and placemaking.
People like Europe because
there's just nowhere to go.
That it exists,
right? And that's where you form your community
because of how affordable
it
is, though, or how well taken care of it is.
Yeah.
It's that could be another episode.
Yeah, we should talk about that because I'm actually like so fascinated in that. And then another thing I've seen is just like I saw this TikTok of how architecture used to be back then versus today, and how it's changed to just be so cold and flat and uninspiring and stale. And it's like almost seems like the powers that be don't want society to be inspired and to look up and see art and architecture and like see this grand, incredible world. Like everything has been minimized.
Psychological warfare. Like,
yes.
We are made
to be like, and another thing I saw, cameras, like over history, like since cameras started, there was like this graph that showed the amount of color pixels that the cameras were picking up, how much color there was just like to shoot, basically. So the pixels in like 1950 or whatever, there were so many more spectrum of color and pixels than there are in photography today. There's way less color. There's less colorful things. surrounding us.
Oh,
Like think about like a travel photographer back then versus today, and like they would have had more probably like lush flowers and like
also like how the climates were and
architecture, art,
how climate
beauty.
was back then. I mean,
Sure.
just think about like
Less
how
pollution.
less green or how
Right.
many more lakes there were.
Deforested. It's like
Yeah.
really interesting. Another thing, I mean, I just think that our world has been getting more and more desaturated and less colorful, but I think that the pendulum always swings, and I think that as it does, we're going to enter a new gilded age, and there's going to be a maximalism era post-recession. That's kind of what happens historically. Thinking about like the Roaring 20s.
I'm optimistic about it.
Post Great Depression. I think that we are going to head into, like a second gilded era. And you're already starting to see some of the trends in like fashion, design, weddings. Like you can kind of see like tell the future based on where design is.
I guess, what do you ever call it? The deep state where everything like kind of getting exposed to.
Find it fascinating.
People no longer
so
idolizing like just fake shit.
Well, I think people are just realizing for the first time how much around them is fake and curated and projected and not necessarily like in touch with reality.
And like nothing is for us, you know?
No.
Nothing's created or
for our benefit.
Or
no.
Structuralized.
It's just to take something from us and to use us, and like we are just all walking content creator advertisements at this point.
But that only works if everyone's, of course, ignorant. But that's what we're talking about.
Yes. No, I feel good about the direction things are going, and it's obviously not going to be perfect and like clean and easy and quick and swift. It's going to be a long, drawn out, kind of painful process. But I think that there's going to be a shift, a transition, if it were in the next 3 years. And then I think there's going to be just like,
but a tough road ahead.
The Roaring 20s are coming back. Mark my words. And I think Art Nouveau is going to be like a huge trend in terms of like art, fashion, graphic design.
Do you think maybe that's why childhood could have been so, I guess, maybe not nostalgic or memorable, but like because there technically was more third places growing up, or you think that's always been like a lack?
I think that it's been definitely lacking. Like the U.S. has always lacked that in lieu of shopping malls, big parking lots, strip malls. Everything is parking. Like it's not walkable. That's why there's Disney
I was thinking
adults.
About that on the way here.
That's why there's Disney adults, because it's like, oh, they just want walkability. We just want walkability.
Disney adults?
Yeah, like adults who go like every month or multiple times a year, and they like are like.
That's a good point.
Love it. But it's like people make fun of, they call them Disney adults, but it's like we're just looking for third places. We're looking for cool, walkable spaces with nice architecture. And Fort Collins, actually, I did like some research on different areas when I was working with Tempe, but Fort Collins based their, I forget what it's called. It's like a square, old historic square or something. Starts with an L. Larimer Square was based off Disneyland. Or vice versa. Maybe it was vice versa. Maybe Disneyland was based off of Fort Collins because it was so charming, walkable.
Do you know that nowhere in Disneyland you can see like outside of it purposely?
Well, you want to be like in your own little world.
Yeah. Like the only outside thing you'll see is like an airplane.
Right.
But like no matter what roller coaster you're on.
I just hope too that, as we're going through a shift in society, I hope that, things shift to meeting the needs of the people more. I do think it's going to be like that. I think that, like, for example, that Cracker Jack's $1 billion development on Scottsdale Road is going to become
it's a smart city too, right?
Well, yeah, but the Bill Gates smart city I'm like less excited about. But the developments that are like a Central Park with like mixed use development and like mixing retail, commercial, office, home, like live where you work, where you play,
just walkable,
like live, work, play, like just more of those kinds of spaces.
Like that, a new Lifetime in Paradise Valley. That's also going to be condominiums. I'm curious. The Global Ambassador area, retail.
There's going to be floor retail all around that whole new development with apartments across from the Ambassador.
Yeah, if you can make more sections like that.
Yeah.
I wonder. Just
less malls, more just like.
But like
walkable.
Also too like grocery.
Not only that, but
so sick.
these spaces are giving small businesses retail, like brick and mortar, places to go. Like you won't see like a chain at one of these small, cute. Like,
yeah, I would hope for like
more supporting of
an
small
SO
business.
and
yeah,
like I don't know, like the beach house, like that burrito place right there. Have you ever been there? Right there on like 7th and
yeah,
Camelback?
it's supposed to be really good. I haven't been though.
Like that area has like a lot of things to go to, but you gotta get in your car and drive to each one. On my way here, I was like, dang, it'd be so cool just to be able to like just walk to all these.
And I think a lot of people feel the same way, but that's why people are wanting to build communes because they're like with their friends, you know, like.
No, that's a big thing too. Maze talks about it even on my Mammoth trip I'm going on. That TJ, that's his main goal. Like all his friends, which includes Wyatt, they're all from Auburn, and that's his like biggest goal in life is that like when he's 40, he wants to buy a shit ton of land in Auburn and have everyone like come back and work in it, which is so cool.
No, that's dope. It's like
it's so cool to have like a group of friends like that. Though, like, have known each other for that long growing up, and then they're just still solid people. And just who knows how long it's or how different that's going to be, and I mean, it's exciting.
Yeah. No, I feel good about everything.
It can be like overwhelming at the same time. And then you're just like, just day by day.
Right. Don't get too ahead of yourself.
But what's cool, it's like, I mean, there's nothing, it's going to come. Like, time is going to pass.
Time will pass. And
that's kind of like what I need to get better at with, I mean, I guess like saving or even just like skipping that pint of ice cream, you know, it's like, I mean, time is going to pass anyway. Like, you're going to forget that sensation.
Not just that, but like, this isn't the last pint of ice cream you can ever eat. It's like, this will literally be here tomorrow. Sometimes I have the like I have it in my mind where like I need to do something like right then and there. And like, I just, no, it's like, it'll be there tomorrow. Like there's never a maximum amount of ice. Like you can have as much ice cream as you want your whole life. Like you don't have to have this one today. Like it's not that serious, you know?
Yeah.
I've had weird stuff like that.
I mean, that goes too. I mean, I used to go, remember like when I first moved here, I think every Saturday I'd go to Old Town, right? Yeah. I thought that was, which is so funny. Like coming from Tucson, it just seemed like, oh my gosh.
I know.
Like this is the most nightclubs of nightclubs.
But perspective
is what. But again, it's like that will always be there.
Right. You don't have to go every weekend because you feel like you're missing out if you miss a weekend because you don't know who's going to be there.
Or it's also too like the opportunity or just putting yourself out there.
I know.
Potential.
You never know.
Yeah, shit like that. Which is probably stupid. You never know.
Yeah, like that'll always be there. You'll always be like, you're in control. Like you don't have to like, there's no urgency. There's no scarcity. There's, you know, it's that scarcity mindset of like, if I don't eat this now, it'll be gone.
Which is almost influenced with another topic we can talk about again in another video I sent you about consumerism, right? Like, we've lost the ability to chill because of the culture of go, 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 go.
Right.
So when we are chilling, we feel like we're a fucking failure. We're not productive.
Yes.
But then when you're too productive, you crash.
Right.
Like if
you're so burnt out.
Yeah. And then
you have nothing left.
Exactly.
Like, where is the balance?
And then you feel like,
something that this is sort of related, but maybe slightly different. It just comes with like, okay, so how do I want to explain this? You know, when you have a thought and you're like, you haven't thought about it, like how you're going to say it. The words aren't there yet. You're like, yeah, be every episode.
Every episode, yeah.
No, I just realized, you know how you want to manifest things, right? And so people say you just want to feel it. You want to be in the energy. You want to always be in this energy of abundance, but you want to feel what it feels like to be abundant. You know what I mean? And stay in that energy so that you are a magnet to abundance.
So that's why, like in coffee, when you want it,
you have to meet abundance at the energy that it's at, right? And like stay in and not be like, woe is me, sad about finance, like not bringing down your energy, right? Like bringing it up. So, I mean, I've tried that for years, just being like optimistic and everything's always going to work out. And like, okay, like I'm being positive, like, you know, but I'm realizing.
What if that's a constant practice though?
Let me tell you what I'm realizing. I'm realizing that I explained this to Logan so eloquently this morning, so this is kind of annoying, but I'm realizing that it's not about shifting your mindset to, oh my God, I'm going to die. Okay.
Oh my gosh.
Like, did I realize anything? Clearly, I don't even know what the fuck I'm talking about. Okay.
Shift your...
It's not about this like this hypothetical abundance that you're trying to match. It's about feeling like what you already have is abundance. Like feeling abundant with this, what you already have, with what's in your bank account, actually feeling like that's enough. And that's what you and I have been like doing, is like the acceptance thing. The more and more that I accept where I'm at, I actually feel like rich, and I feel abundant, and I feel successful, and I feel those things. That's the energy that you're at. And then since then, I had all these opportunities come in this week. Like after being like, I don't know what direction to go. I don't really know what I'm doing. I feel like I literally Monday got like sort of a confirmation from the universe of like, yes, you're like going in the right direction, because I don't want to talk about it until it's done. Like, you know, but like I got a client that I didn't expect, like with, after planting like the seeds, you know what I mean? So, and it's very, very exciting. And it's just like, oh, if I just maintain this positivity and like abundance mindset surrounding what I already have, and not like, oh, like, I don't know.
I know what you're saying. I think it's also
like winning the lottery energy. Like it's almost like you're manifesting this like hope, as opposed to just being already in the energy of abundance with what you already have, and just being happy with what you have and it being enough. And that's
if we didn't have distractions of media or anything,
comes.
I feel like, yeah, there's nothing to compare to. There's nothing to...
Right.
And a lot of this is so subconscious too.
And a lot of it is like, everyone just needs to mind their own fucking business and keep like their head down and like focus on their own life.
What helps me too, like if I, for example, don't feel like going to work, well, I try and like, I will literally say out loud, I get to go to work, or I get to do this. Because, I mean, just the fact that we're breathing and alive as a human is... If you want to go even deeper, like just the chances.
Let's go deeper. Like
probability of...
I had a call with someone on Monday who was having me just do some just like little like project management stuff. And she was saying that, yeah, I've just been like really gung-ho about all my goals, and like through holiday break was like, go, 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 go. Like it was just ready to go this year. It was like, just gonna fucking pound the pavement, boom, 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 boom. And then this guy who she'd been working with for all this time and was like building a thing with, passed away out of nowhere. And he was her age, 56. Young, really young, passed away out of nowhere. And then she's like, what are we doing here? Like, what is the point of all of this? Like what, like, it's like, you just need perspective in life. You know what I mean? It's completely switched her strategy, things, you know,
I guess, easier.
Yeah.
When you think that things aren't going your way, or, I mean, if you just have that mindset, that
perspective,
I mean, all like, it is perspective, because life is, I mean, just the fragility of it.
If all I ever thought about was people that had like $1 million homes, closets full of clothes I want, if all I ever thought about was what I don't have that other people have, like I will be unhappy. But if all I'm thinking about is like looking around and just being happy with what I have, and realizing that this is everything I've ever wanted my entire life, and that I have it, you get that excited feeling, you know what I mean? Of like, but when you're looking forward to something.
If people want to think like that and like admire other people, like, I mean, that's totally okay also. But I mean, when it really comes down to it, you just got to be happy and like truly just like love yourself.
Yeah.
And you don't lie about it too. I feel like everyone can answer themselves that question, and they would know the answer right away. I think I saw a video too, practicing your emotional instincts as a decision, and not like with your head, you know,
like intuition.
Yeah, this guy was just like throwing off all these questions, and your answer was only or but like you're responding with just how it feels, not like, oh yeah,
not with what the first thing that comes to your head.
Like trying, because your gut, right? Because think about how much what is it? It's serotonin, right? Like 90%
hormones.
Comes from...
Yeah, I'm sure. Well, I learned a lot of that during the birthing classes. Like how much?
I think I'm thinking serotonin, right?
All right.
Is that the right one?
That's the happy one.
Yeah. Yeah. How much serotonin is made in the gut? 95%.
You're kidding.
The gut provides approximately 95% of total body serotonin, most of which exists in plasma. Although serotonin has intrinsic roles in the intestines and peripheral metabolism, it is capable of locally activating afferent nerve endings that are connected directly to the central nerve system.
Okay.
So,
wow.
I mean, holy
happiness
shit.
is made in the gut.
So, yeah, but it's all.
But it's like what you truly want, you will feel in your stomach.
It's literally a gut feeling.
Yes, your gut feeling. There's
just like when we're those questions, you list out the answers. Like Banksy was a gut feeling, but I thought about it too much. And I was like, you know what, made me think that.
You're like, this sounds right.
And everyone, everyone has
it's that. It's battling logic and feeling.
And if you can master that,
monk
level. That, and also just if you truly learn to not give a shit what anyone thinks about you, and you're very sure of yourself, I mean, your life will just get that much easier. Everyone just needs to practice that, you know?
It's going to be okay.
Oh, that's not.
Is it not going to be okay?
No, it's going to be okay, but.
Is it going to be okay?
Don't we need to still catch up?
I mean, we can. I feel like it might be out of date by the time this comes out because it would have been like a week and a half later, but.
That's fine.
Okay, let's do a little catching up, Kanan.
Oh, fuck me. Oh, fuck no.
How long should I freeze? Oh. All right. Speaking of awards season, I just wanted to bring you up to speed on a few things that won and lost and just get your opinion. Did you watch The Bear?
That's funny you say that. I watched the first episode last night. Because
they won Best Comedy or Musical.
What?
Sometimes I feel like when a show wants to win something, they put themselves in the comedy or musical so that they are less competitive arena, and then they win it.
That's bullshit.
I personally, people thought if you've ever worked in the industry, you know this is funny as shit. This is how it really is, but they're being like so extra about it, and like that's the point. I hated The Bear. Whoa. I hated the performances. I hated the writing. I hated the drama. I hated it.
It's kind of like that Adam
it.
Sandler movie, The Jewels. What was that?
Uncut Gem.
How like anxious it makes you feel. Like there's all the cuts.
Unsettling, and
it's like,
that's not even the part I didn't like. I just kept rolling my eyes because it was so trying to be industry.
Well, that's another thing too. I hated it was
so like. Oh,
I mean, you're just reminding me of work right now.
No, right? Yeah. Which yes, the industry is like that.
But they have to exaggerate.
But it's the family drama, the dynamics, the cousin shit, the family mess, like all that was so obnoxious.
That's a very unpopular opinion, by the way.
I know that.
You're gonna get some backlash.
I hope I get some DMs because I want to fight some people about this.
I think, you might.
I thought it was so ridiculous and so like, what's the word? Inauthentic and forced. That's how I'll leave it. That's my Bear rant. I wanted to know.
That's not even the fucking genre.
It's the incorrect genre, but they wanted to sweep, right? So they were like, we can't compete with Succession, so we got to go into comedy. Then Succession won drama.
And he won the Best Actor too, the guy, right?
Yes. Well, also in terms of Best Actor and Actress, the leads in Beef won Best Actor and Actress, and she made history. She's the first Asian American woman,
well deserved.
And the woman in Lily Gladstone, Killers of the Flower Moon, won a Golden Globe for Best Actress. Also, the first Native American woman win for a Golden Globe. So lots of history being made. I feel like it's the year of women, with just like the Barbie and the it's the year of women. It's the tides are turning, people.
Also, Beef, I think well deserved, sure.
One of my favorite shows of the last year. One of my favorite shows.
Shock value. I had no idea that Ali Wong, right? Is her name?
Ali Wong was with Bill Hader. First? Oh, did you know she's with Bill Hader?
Did not. What the hell?
They kissed when she won, and everyone was like, "What?" Yeah, they've been together for like a little while.
But great actor. All good acting. Even
incredible acting.
That one artist who's playing like the Korean like. Oh God, I can't remember.
Oh.
Danny. Or Chu, something. Fuck, dude. I don't want to say.
Are we talking about Beef still?
Yeah.
The main guy.
No, but like the other dude that was like helping them out.
Oh,
What was his role?
David
Cho. Yeah.
Cho, yeah.
Played Isaac.
Yeah. He's controversial.
Why?
Because I believe he's a sex offender, but
oh God,
it's fine. Well, it's not fine, but I mean, I don't know enough to like fully divulge. That aside, David Cho is one of the most like interesting people of all time. Like, do you know his history?
I do in a sense.
Like,
but he has insane stories.
I've
heard him on podcasts.
He painted a mural at the first Facebook office. Like,
he had shares when Facebook first created.
Yes.
And
this man's
that's
so
what
rich.
But he also has really expensive art too.
Right.
I mean, he's
interesting.
Yeah.
He's
but
interesting.
Also,
I
think a good example of if you're not happy, no matter what you receive in life, nothing will make it better. Or if you're not like happy with yourself or accepting.
Money can't buy happiness in that respect. If
it might short term
inside,
right?
Well, it's just exterior.
It's
only you can do is exterior.
If you're just fulfilling some instant gratification.
Yeah, totally.
Yeah.
Jo Koy bombed as a host, and it's funny. Well, I guess not funny, but good for the winner in this situation.
Have you ever seen him though?
Yes, because
outside of this, though, like, did you like
Chelsea
his stand-up?
Handler dated him for a year, which made me look into who he was. And right around the 1 year mark, she broke up with him kind of out of nowhere, and it like shocked the fans because we were all so happy for her. She was very public about their relationship. And I heard on her podcast that he is the kind of person that just like refused to work on himself, refused to go to therapy, refused to look inside in order to like fix, I guess, issues within the relationship. And she's very much on like a self-care therapy, like growth journey. And so if you're on that trajectory and your partner refuses therapy, it's like, that's over. But it's ironic now that like now we know that about Joy. We know that about Joe. Like, oh, like you're too cool for therapy. Like you don't think you have problems. And now like he's bombed so hard.
I'm curious, like how they find out about like does they're like I don't know, called like an advisor. Do you know how people have like a lot of like media
PR? It's gonna be his PR team.
They're saying like, bro, you're getting shit on.
Well, he definitely knows. And the issue is, people bomb all the time. The host does not always get a lot of laughs unless you're Ricky Gervais, like, which then he didn't even get like a lot. He got like glares from the Hollywood elites, but
still,
it's not common. It's not uncommon to bomb as a host of an award show. But he came out and made a statement, basically like blaming the writers of the show, like being a pansy. They didn't let me write
any of this. I know, which is like,
which makes him look so bad. And plenty of other people got laughs. The Suits guys got laughs. Like people were getting laughs.
Kristen
so
Wiig.
clearly, the writers
when that
like
song came on. Did you see that Will Ferrell and her?
No, I haven't seen all the little clips yet.
What?
But no, I know. I need to.
Well, after the Barbie dig too, about plastic doll with boobs or something, they go like the thing they show Ryan Gosling, and he's just like it's, the look he gives is so funny.
It's like.
It just shows like,
it's
dude.
2024. If you can't have more, like, what's the word? If you're going to make sexist jokes, it better be smart, intellectual. It better be from an interesting perspective. It better be something no one's ever said before. It better just be actually funny. But if you're going to do these 2015 sexism jokes, like, it's just so old.
Yeah, it wasn't too modern.
He sounds old. Yeah. So good for Chelsea Handler for leaving him at the right time.
I'm just shocked.
How can you blame the jokes when it's your delivery, you little bitch?
I mean, I know it might be tough, but...
No, but it's his reaction. It's the way he could have come out and been like, LOL.
Who else has bombed an award show that...
Anne Hathaway and James Franco co-hosted the Oscars one year, and he
sounds awful.
Had no idea what was going on the whole time. That was probably the biggest bomb of all time. But in terms of Golden Globes, I'm sure there's a lot of bombs. I've loved, like Amy Poehler and anytime she and Tina Fey do a little co-hosting, I love that. But... Jo Koy is not in the favor of public opinion right now, and I do not see him coming back from this. I don't think it's full cancellation level, but I think that he's been embarrassed, hopefully enough to just kind of go away. Logan and I have tried to sit down and watch his Netflix stand-up comedy shows. We didn't laugh once.
It made me so happy though that you like Shane Gillis.
Love Shane Gillis.
I love that because that's my humor to a T.
Again, this guy is doing risky jokes, but he has a unique spin, a unique humor, a funny like perspective. Like
there's a way to do it.
You can't do Down syndrome jokes unless you like have a relative with Down syndrome. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Like,
or make fun of it that you look like. Yeah.
Yes. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Like, you can get away with certain things if you.
Logan does that at work. Like
the Shane Gillis look.
Oh
my God, put him on blast.
For real,
Logan, you're getting canceled.
Thanks for the.
That's really funny.
Coffee.
Yeah, thanks for the coffee. Here's the cancellation in return.
No, I'm happy you like that. Yeah.
Yeah, I love that. I haven't found a lot of funny stand-ups in a while.
But a lot of award shows now are doing comedian
more stand-up
hosts, right?
Right.
I mean, like Chris Rock.
Well, you know what? I wonder if it's because they're like, this is clippable for socials.
There's probably so much behind it. Why?
There's a lot behind it.
I mean, maybe they knew he was going to shit the bed.
And they were like, people will be talking about this for weeks.
That's one guy to...
Think about how much... I don't know if I would be talking about the Golden Globes this long if Joe Coy didn't ruin it. And by ruin it, I just mean bomb. Bomb so hard.
But that just goes to any publicity is good.
Well, now everybody knows who he is. People were like, I didn't know who he was at all until this.
Look at us.
Look at us.
Yeah.
But he handled it so poorly. He's going to need therapy now.
Have they announced the Oscar host?
I don't think so. I mean, honestly, I don't really, again, keep up super.
Jimmy Kimmel.
Oh.
Returning for the 4th time.
He's going through like a little fight with Aaron Rodgers right now.
I saw that too.
So stupid.
Because
threatened to sue. He's like, I'm not on the list. I'm not on the Epstein list. Don't put my name out there like that. He basically threatened to sue Aaron Rodgers
because he's ruining his like
him on blast.
Reputation.
Like,
and
defamation. No.
But if he's not on it, he's not on it. You know?
Right. I'm like, let the list speak for itself.
Yeah.
Why are you so defensive?
Exactly. The reaction is making it worse.
I know. It's literally the projection that people have in their responses, and like it makes it obvious. Like it's clear to us, you know, it makes it so transparent what their insecurities are in the response. Like, first Joe.
Yeah, maybe it was Jimmy. Just like a nonchalant like joke that Aaron Rodgers just...
And they've been poking fun at each other for forever. And Jimmy Kimmel started it, by the way. Jimmy Kimmel started the little rift. Anyways.
Yeah, apparently Jimmy Kimmel blasts Aaron Rodgers in 7-minute monologue.
No, and then he spends an entire monologue before one of his shows talking about him. And I'm like...
That sounds like...
No, this is sus. Like... No, it's sus. But also, only the first batch of names have come out.
But isn't that weird, though? The timing,
170
right?
Or so.
Like right when the new year comes, we just got his list.
Well, I heard before the new year was going to be here that the list was going to come out.
Yeah, but whatever happened to his wife? Like, is she still on trial? Like, what's his wife? Or the girl?
Think Ghislaine is his wife?
Not his wife, but the helper.
She's in prison.
Yeah.
For helping. Did you know that Ghislaine Maxwell's father, Robert Maxwell, owns McGraw-Hill textbooks and lots of other textbooks from our education, and was also MI6? KGB.
Ugh. Goes down deep.
Look into that, people. Look into that. But it's gonna be okay.
We're okay.
No, I feel really, really good about the trajectory. I feel as though the tide is turning.
The tide has turned.
The year of the woman. It's, you know, there's so many things.
The tide.
Riding the tides.
Roll tide.
It's gonna be okay.
Oh yeah.
And on that note.
Oh,
Thank you so much for joining us. Thank you so much for your support. If you love the pod, rate and review, but only if it's 5 stars. We don't need any negativity. Thank you so much. If you want to follow us on socials at Best of Kin Podcast. If you watch on YouTube, give us a little subscribe,
comment, tell your friends.
Help us out. We've got 14 subscribers on YouTube. Let's make it 15.
Yeah. Who's gonna be the 15? Make it 15.
Yeah.
Pretty crazy,
and if you want to show your support in any other way, we have a link where you can sponsor our coffee, and we'll give you a shout out at the beginning of the next episode.
We gotta put those in the YouTube description, huh? like what you put in
Oh,
Spotify?
I don't have it on YouTube, but I can do that. That'll be easy.
Probably do that.
Okay, great. Have a great rest of your week, everyone.
Bye.
Bye.